Welcome to Larry's Library. This week, I'm taking a look at Pride of Baghdad. This is a deluxe hardcover of an original graphic novel. Came out in 2006. It's Vertigo. Unfortunately, this is another one that is completely, hopelessly out of print. So, it may be available digitally, not sure. But I've checked all the vendors that I know to check, and yeah, this thing is totally out of print. Of course, you can get it from Amazon, third-party scalper sellers. That's an option. And of course, it's on eBay. And you can still find these secondhand in various stores and whatnot, and you could find a deal on it. And spoilers, it's worth paying more than cover for this one. And by the way, the cover price on it was $24.99 originally. It's 136 pages. So if you can find it, check it out. This was written by Brian K. Vaughan, one of my favorite modern writers for sure. He probably needs no introduction. Famous for a lot of his stuff. Why the Last Man, another great one. Paper Girls, on and on and on. Great writer. And the art here is by Nico, and I'm going to try to get the pronunciation right. Hinrichon? Not sure the pronunciation. I searched and failed trying to learn how to pronounce this guy's name. Looked all over YouTube, could not find an interview where he said his own name. And I found other people talking to him, and I found about 6 different pronunciations. So I took a shot, but it is some good art too. Very, very nice art. So I'm going to get right into it. So this story is based on true events that happened in 2003 when U.S.-led forces bombed and invaded Iraq to overthrow Saddam Hussein. And I'm going to be honest, it's brutal. It's unapologetically brutal, but it's good. It's real good. This is one of those type of stories where it's kind of hard to review because if I talk about the story very much, it's going to give away major plot points. And that's not cool. I try not to do that on here as much as possible. But basically, if you haven't already heard, and like I said, this thing came out in 2006, and it's won a lot of awards and things, so you probably have already been spoiled. But it's about a group of lions, 4 of them, that escape Baghdad Zoo inadvertently in all of the chaos. When the bombs start dropping, they're able to escape the zoo. And so this story is about them struggling to survive in this, not just a war-torn Iraq, but right in the middle of the war. So they're running around, and I'm not going to give that away, what happens. But some people have described them as anthropomorphic, and that's kind of true, but they're not made to act like humans at all. The only thing anthropomorphic about it is we're able to read their dialogue in English as if they were human. But they don't walk on 2s or anything like that. I'm not an expert on big cats, but I feel like it's probably very realistically done. That this is probably how cats would act, big cats that is, that escape from a zoo. And this is probably how they would communicate with each other if they were at the intellectual level, to use English words. Yeah, there's a male cat that's very old, and there's a female cat that's old. There's a younger female cat, and then there's a little cub, a male cub. Of course, he's cute as a button. It's kind of one of those bittersweet tales because war has a price, and you see it here in all of its brutality. And so some people can't handle that. But I think it's an important story to read because it shows you the true face of what war is, what war really is. Not the glamorized war of an action film, but the real horror of it. And this illustrates it really well. And speaking of illustrate, the art is fantastic. It is just lush and gorgeous throughout. Very realistic, very detailed. The color work is amazing. This is a keeper for sure. I mean, if you can read it digitally, do it. But if you have a collection, if you have a collection of nice hardcovers like this, it might be worth paying $40, $50, $60 or more to get a hold of this. to have in your collection. It's that good. I really believe that. I paid a little more than cover, but not too much more. Now, this is a pretty short review because I don't want to go into a lot of spoilers, but I did want to display and show off some of this fantastic artwork that's in this thing, and encourage anyone to get it if you're able to. If you're able to find it, get it. It is not a hidden gem because it's very well known, but it is a gem and it is a treasure, and it definitely deserves to be in your collection. I mean, just look at this gorgeous art. Great art, great story, and with a real moral message too. Can't ask for much more than that. And so this thing gets 10 out of 10 for me for sure. Not a lot to say about it. Short review, but look at the art. It's just fantastic. It is 136 pages. It goes by real fast. You'll be sad it ends, not just because it's a sad ending, but, well, again, gotta keep my mouth shut. It's just too good to spoil. But anyway, check it out if you can. If you can obtain a copy of it, get it. And the art deserves this nice, big, oversized format. It's fantastic. Pick it up if you can. And I will see you on the next one. If you haven't subscribed, please do that now. Ring the bell, notify yourself so you don't miss out. And love to have you come back for more.